Happy Friday. Hope you've had a great week. Mayor Dan Pope here with a weekly update. Happy December too, I guess. It's amazing that we're in the last month of the year. So a couple of things today I think you'll find interesting. One, let's talk about the airport. We will start a project in the first quarter of next year to consolidate the rental car facilities at the airport and to move them very close to the airport. So they won't have that people that are renting a car, returning a car, won't have that hike up and down the hill, and which sometimes in the winter or in the spring can be a little bit more than what we'd like somebody who's visiting our community to have to deal with. I think it's a good project. It's a project that will be funded by rental car fees, by fees on people who rent cars, as well as some airport fees. Remember that the airport is self-sufficient. Tax dollars don't go to pay for the airport, but it's critical to our community. It's our front door to many, many people. You'll see us begin to talk next year about a terminal update project. It's something that's been in the works for a long time. That'll be, we've been building up, funding, so to speak, to do that. There'll be federal dollars that are generally those dollars that come back to us from airport usage fees, the fees you pay when you travel. And you'll see us talk about that in 2018. I'm not sure when those projects will begin. Some of that depends on federal budget work and the like, but it'll be the first real update that we'll do to the airport since it was built, and certainly since 9/11. And so we'll be able to better build in screening, both baggage screening and TSA screening. Will I think more logically set up our gates and our baggage claim. I think you'll like the way we're going with the planning for that. So pay attention to that, and we're interested in your ideas about that. Second thing, I hope you've had a chance to check out the City of Lubbock Utilities webpage. You'll notice in your billing this month that instead of getting a bill from LP&L, you'll start to get a bill from City of Lubbock Utilities. We think that better describes what that invoice is for. Certainly it is for your electricity, but it's also for your water and wastewater. It's for your stormwater fees, and it's for solid waste. And so it's the invoice, the information on the invoice is the same, but it's we think more accurately describes what's coming in the mail to you. Go to that webpage. Check out the short video. It's about a 1.5 minute long video that explains exactly what's on the invoice. I think you'll find it to be educational and helpful as you look at your City of Lubbock Utilities invoice. Two more things. Next week we're going to do a question and answer. We'll do it on Facebook Live. We know many of you are working and can't participate in that, but send us your questions. I've already gotten a couple questions about LP&L. We'll be talking about LP&L some next week, and I know that's important to many of you, and we're not running away from that. But that'll be next Friday morning, and look for the updates as to the exact time on that. Finally, you may have seen a letter to the editor a week or so ago from a gentleman. I doesn't live in Lubbock. I can't remember where he was, or where he's from, but he was in Paladura Park, State Park, and a couple weeks ago on a weekend, and had problems with his trailer that he was pulling behind his truck, and he took time to write a letter about the Boy Scouts from Troop 157 here in Lubbock, and the good deed that they did, and I thought I hope you've seen the letter. It made me proud of those young men, but I think they're emblematic of what Lubbock is like and what our people are like, and that makes me just really proud. I hope that you have a great weekend. I hope you'll take time to pray for the city council and for our city leadership. We really appreciate it. We also appreciate your words of encouragement and your good ideas, and certainly any kind of comments you have also. So God bless you all, and I look forward to talking to you next week.